Yes, I wrote this poem when I was a young commercial diver, working in and using diving bells, and then there was a particular 25th of January, which for people in the know is Robert Burns' birthday, and the world has Burns suppers to celebrate. This particular January I was the bellman in the diving bell, and I was missing out on everything, feeling a little bit sorry for myself. So what I did, using a little bit of imagination, I had a Burns supper in the diving bell. While the other two chaps were out doing the work, I had a bit of a party in the bell. And those who know Robert Burns, they'll recognise that this is loosely based on Burns' best work, the Tam O'Shanter. So, following poem, that's the result of my missing the Burns suppers. I hope you enjoy it. Burns night is here again, and here I sit all in my lane, to try and celebrate your worth and fame, and though a lonely cheer, there's none to blame. Whiles I sit here all mysel', my story's in no all can tell, though there's mony a supper in pub and hotel, there's only one in a diving bell. That's right, under the deep North Sea, Tam O'Shanter's been done by me, and Holy Willie wi' his lawless leg came after speedy upmost meg. But was us recite inside the bell, the vibrations come through the shell, to a passing show was stopped and turned, and in a single voice said, "Is that no Burns?" Well, had you seen them lap and flag, a 10-pound cod burst into song, and though the words were hard to say, I'm sure I heard old Scots way. A bunch of pollock mixed with seethe were heard to say the Selkirk grace, and at a loud request for the line to sing, gave us a perfect rendition of a bonny wee thing. Sweet Afton, followed by Bonny Doon, the words and sound flowed round and round, and my love was like a red, red rose. The haddie had to blow its nose, and after caw the yows and a fun kiss, the bell was swamped with howling fish. So though the singing was awful good, I did to a haggis to change the mood. Crabs, whelks, lobster stay, all come round to hae their say, and a clabby do tried to muscle in, to nipping and yelping me an awful din. A jellyfish come floating past, tried like the devil to be part of the cast, though you could see he wanted to bide. The jelly can tether time nor tide. The monkfish called the best of order, the wolfeal growled, we'll hear nae bother. So when the seahorse got up to sing, you couldn't hear a flicking fin. In a winnock bunker neath rocky crags, as an octopus with his ain war bags, though he blew with micht and main, all he produced was an inky stain. Not so the quicksilver mackerel. There wasn't a verse he wouldn't tackle. He gave us death and Dr. Horbrook. Never once had to look at the book. That led on to reel those stumpy. Even Wolfie stopped being grumpy. It was all near spoiled by an Arbro smoky who kept insisting on the hokey cokey. He's no there, was muttered. The night drave on with songs and clatter, but aye the time was growing later, when slicing through the lass and crack, Diver 1 is coming back. And in an instant, all was dark. And scarcely had I turned us in, when things were back as if never been. Nae cod, nae carp, nae howling Harry, nae starfish singing healing laddie, nae clam nor lobbies nor beaming bream. It surely must have been a dream. Yet, when both divers were safe inside, and we left the bottom to beat the tide, I shouted, "Wheesht, can you hear something?" I was going to look reserved for a ding, but I pushed my ear against the wall. The smile I gave near broke my jaw. Though faint, I'd caught it. just in time. A single verse of Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dears, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, for Auld Lang Syne.